Reaction time, bitch.
How's it going, guys? Today is a special type of day because a video is just released that I'm pretty excited to watch. The reason why I'm pretty excited to watch this is because I want to see if there's no janitor fucking bars. Today we're reacting to Dax, My Last Words. He's been hyping this up and like promoting this shit for the longest time now, and I've been waiting for the longest time now to see if this is actually going to be good because, you know, Dax is a good artist, but in some points he's a little bit stale and in some points he's a little bit, you know, repeats himself way too much. But we're going to see this, and we're going to see how good this is. It's Dax, My Last Words. He finally just dropped this, and there's been so much hype around it, so we're going to check this out and see if the hype is worth the wait. If the hype was worth the wait, if that's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, alright. Are you living to die or dying to live? Good question. Alright. It's out in the rain.
What would your last words be if someone put a gun to your head and said you had 2 minutes before they shoot? Here are mine.
What would your last words be if someone put a gun to your head and you have 2 minutes before you shoot? Holy shit, that's a deep question. Why you gotta be springing this deep question on me right at the start of the fucking video? I don't know what I would say. I would probably say, please don't shoot like 400 times. Please don't shoot. I have a son and a wife. Please don't shoot. I'm pissing myself right now. Honestly, I wouldn't know what I'd say in that circumstance.
Wish I could go and revisit the evil I did through the course of my life. Wish I could go back in time, take the wrongs that I did and reverse them to right. Wish I could take all the pain, the hurt, the struggle and keep them inside. Wish I could say that I'm sorry to... Wish I could go and revisit the evil I did through the course of my life. Wish I could go back in time, take the wrongs that I did and reverse them to right. Wish I could take all the pain, the hurt, the struggle and keep them inside. Wish I could say that I'm sorry to people I broke it before that I died. Wish I could go...
Okay. Oh, I wish I could turn all the evils into the right. I wish I could take all the pain. Wish I could take all the pain, the hurt and struggle and keep them inside. That's pretty deep.
Wish I could go back in time to my father, I didn't really mean it. Wish I could go tell my mom that I loved her and all of this money I got, I don't need it. Wish I could go to the church and have talks with the Lord in an effort to conquer my demons. I'm begging and pleading, I'm down on my knees and he's ready to shoot and I'm practically pleased. So it's my destiny.
Coming with that singing.
Somebody please, hey, me.
That flow is a similar flow on that Deji diss track. I know that's a similar flow. Oh, you a hoe. Why the fuck you talking? Cause everybody knows that I went from nothing to something. Yeah, that is a kind of similar. I'm a little bit iffy on that. Like, you gotta bring back the same fucking flow from the. Alright.
So it's my destiny. I'm gonna get destiny. Somebody please, hey, me.
Somebody heal you.
These are my last words.
So he wished he could say sorry to his mom. Wish he could go back and say sorry to his mom and all of this money. I don't really need it. So if he's trying to apologize for like maybe all the money and fame getting to him, and he did something to his mother, or that part I don't really get. But I think he's pretty much trying to say he wished he could go back and redo all these things that didn't happen. So pretty much what he's saying is, if someone had a gun to his head and has said, you have 2 minutes, and I'm going to shoot you down and kill you, he's pretty much saying he wished that he could undo all the wrongs that he's done. That's pretty deep.
Wish I could go back in time and revisit myself just to make me believe. I had these goals and these dreams in my mind that were mine that I'll never achieve.
Ooh, I wish I could go back in time and revisit myself just to make me believe.
I had these goals and these dreams in my mind that were mine that I'll never achieve.
Had all these goals and these dreams in my mind that I would never achieve. Damn, that's actually, that hits hard. Holy shit.
All of these gifts and these talents were given by God. I was blessed to receive. I was too busy worried about bitches and money and all of this shit that you people would think needed help with depression. All of my passive aggressions, I should have confessed. I learned my lesson. I didn't get nothing but sadness and fucked over all of my blessings. Fucking profession. I should have walked on my own and I traveled in common direction just to be trending.
Oh, this anger. Where did this anger come from, Dax? What the fuck? What the hell? Where's all this anger coming from, buddy? Okay. Alright. So he's got this like pent up rage.
Just to be trending. Just to be trending.
Just to be trending.
Wish I would have not held back. Wish I would have not felt bad. Wish I would.
Okay. Alright, so holy shit. So all that pent up anger he had, he wished he could like, the fame couldn't get to his head and all this shit, and just do all this shit for, you know, just to be trending and just for views on all this shit. Damn. Okay, what the fuck? After I just said that, he says, I wish I could have fucked that bitch that I never had. What the fuck? Oh my god, that, okay, alright. That kind of destroys everything out of the window I just said. Like, really? Like, what the fuck?
I should have walked on my own and I traveled in common direction just to be trending.
Oh, I went back in that bar. I should have walked on my own and I traveled the common direction. Damn. Just to be trending. Okay.
Wish I would have not held back. Wish I would have not felt bad. Wish I would have hugged my dad. Wish I would have fucked that bitch when I had that tag.
Okay, so he wishes he wouldn't have held back. He wishes he would have hugged his dad. Alright, I get that part. But then why go on to say I wish I would have fucked that bitch? Like, alright.
I would have sold my soul just to get fame, you know. Should have played basketball. Nigga was basketball. Right!
Sold his soul just to get fame. He should have played basketball. Okay, damn. So he's having these like mixed feelings about all the fame. So he's like, he has all these pent-up aggressions like, oh, I wish I didn't do this. I wish I did this. I wish I didn't do this. I wish I didn't do this. I sold my soul just for fame. And now he's kind of reflecting on himself. And then, so this whole thing is about a reflection of if someone were to come up, say you have 2 minutes and they're going to kill you. It's a reflection of his whole life pretty much. Damn.
Wish I would have never put my time into those people who were never trying to give it to me back. Wish I would have never put my heart into a woman that will break it and allow it just to have a second chance. Wish I would have let him see what I was really dealing with instead of trying to hide it on a motherfucking track and blow a milli just to prove that I'm a legend and to make it just to show him what it looks like when I get it right back. My last word.
Ooh, he's coming with that thing in there.
I need your forgiveness. I knew that no one was watching, but in my last minute, I now know that you were a witness. So I'm repenting, now that it's sinning. Why? Because I need to make it to heaven. Born as a sinner, die as a winner. Period, just like the end of a sentence. I swear the devil is watching.
Period, just like the end of a sentence. I see that bar. I see that bar, Dax. You coming with that bar. I saw that bar, dude. Don't think I didn't see that bar.
Watching me. He tried to make me his prodigy. This is my fucking apology. I don't want nothing but honesty. Heaven to hell was just calling me.
30 seconds left. These are my last words.
And to the bitch that broke my heart, I just hope that you can sleep, knowing every single man you'll meet will never be like me. You can run, you can hide, but you will see me in your dreams on TV. It's that. Wish I could go back in time to my father,
That
I didn't meet
emotion
it.
there,
Wish I could go tell my mom that I loved her and all of this money I got, I don't need it. Wish I could go to the church and I told the Lord in the death to conquer my demons. I'm begging and pleading, I'm down on my knees and he's ready to shoot and I'm practically bleeding. Sons of my destiny, I'm finna get destiny. Somebody be
He can sing, man. He can spring them fucking singing. He can spring that singing on you.
These are my last words. Facts!
One thing I just had to say, these are my last words, and then he ended it off with Dax. Technically, that would be your last words if you ended it off with Dax. Just saying, bro. Just saying. I'm kidding. Okay, so is he gonna shoot him now? So so he didn't end up killing him. To be continued. So this is going to be my last words part 2. I don't know how to feel about that. Right off the top of the head, I realized he didn't say a single janitor bar, which is that's already ruining it for me, because Dax always says the fucking janitor lines, you know, the famous janitor lines. I was a janitor line. He always says those in every track, but this track he didn't say that in this track. Alright, so one thing that's good that he didn't repeat that. Kind of a little bit of repeating, like in that hook slightly, like just the flow of it, but that's alright. I mean, you can recycle flows. That's not that bad. But the whole concept of this was actually really deep. Like, if you had 2 minutes, if someone came up to you with a gun to your head and you had 2 minutes, what would your last words be? Pretty much his last words was wishing all of the wrong he did can be turned into right. Everything he did wrong, he turned into right. He wished he could change his life. He wished he didn't do everything for fame and views and money and bitches and chicks. He wishes that maybe it would have been better if he instead did basketball rather than sold his soul for fame, just for a lot of people to shit on him and his name and his brand, and shit on him as a person. And then yeah, so that's pretty much what I got from that song. It's just a big reflection of himself, and what he would do in the circumstance of, of his last words. His last words would pretty much be in a big apology about everything that he's done wrong. And I reckon that was a good song. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good song. Definitely want to hear more than that. And I like how we switched up the flows a lot, and you went into the singing flows and then back into the rapping flows, and then you had that aggressive flow there. Yeah, man, just keep doing stuff like this, Dax. So I actually approve of this very much. But yeah, that was Dax My Last Words. And thank you for watching that video. I'm gonna peace the fuck out now. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And yeah, original link is in the description below. It's always in there, so check that if you haven't seen it. And yeah, I'm out.